Today, let's dive into a story that's simple but oh so powerful. It's all about faith, about giving, and what it really means to be wealthy. This is the beautiful story of the golden gift of Salah.
And this line, wow, it's really the heart of the whole story, isn't it? It just makes you wonder, what could possibly make someone feel rich, not in their bank account, but deep down in their heart? This is our first real introduction to a very special young girl and her most prized possession.
All right, so first up, let's meet our main character. Her name is Khadija, and we're about to see the world through her eyes.
So the story paints a really clear picture for us right from the start. We're not in some grand palace. We're in a tiny, humble house, a place with cracked walls. That one simple image tells you pretty much everything you need to know about her family's situation.
And just to show you how little she had, her worldly possessions boil down to just two things: a single dress that she wore to school and an old prayer mat. That's it. It really drives home the reality of her poverty.
But here's the thing I just love about her perspective. The mat itself, it's seen better days. It's faded, it's torn, but to her, it was golden. That name she gave it, it shows you the incredible value she placed on her connection with God through her prayers, her Salah.
But life has a way of testing us, and Cottage's simple, prayer-filled world is about to face a challenge, one that's going to test that generous spirit of hers.
So where does this challenge come from? Well, it starts with a simple request from her teacher at school. For most kids, this would be a really joyful thing, a chance to give. But for Khadija, it becomes this source of deep inner conflict.
And you can just feel the wake of this dilemma, can't you? On one side, you have all the other children bringing in shiny coins and brand new toys. And then there's Khadija. She literally has nothing to give. You can almost feel her heart sink in that moment.
So what does she do? In her moment of distress, she turns to the one place she always finds comfort: her prayers. Her quiet plea, Ya Allah, which just means, "Oh God," it reveals everything about her. Even though she's poor, her deepest, truest desire is just to please God.
Okay, so this is a real turning point in this story. She's faced with this challenge, and she has to make a choice. What on earth can you give when you feel like you have absolutely nothing?
And what she does next, it's just so beautiful. First, she seeks guidance. She makes a special, personal prayer called a dua. And then she makes a really brave choice. She gives her favorite pencil, her only pencil. And the most amazing part, after giving away one of the few things she owns, she doesn't feel sad. She smiles.
But the story, it's not over yet, not by a long shot. Because that evening, the reality of her family's life and the power of her faith are about to unfold in a very, very real way.
This is where the reality of her family's situation really hits home. After a day of giving what little she had, she comes back to a house where there's no food to eat. That simple sentence just carries so much weight.
So faced with this, with her mother's worry, how does she react? Not with despair, not with sadness, but with pure faith. She's the one offering comfort, saying, Allah sees us, let's pray. She truly believes they aren't alone in this.
And then, right in that moment of quiet prayer, in their moment of desperation, there's an interruption, a knock on the door. You have to wonder, who could that possibly be?
And this brings us to the most beautiful part of the story, the resolution, where we really get to the heart of what it means to be truly wealthy.
So who's at the door? It's a kind woman from the local masjid, the mosque. And she's not there by accident. She's brought exactly what the family needed most: a basket packed with food and a warm blanket for the cold night. And what this woman says next, honestly, it might be the most powerful line in the whole story. She says she doesn't really have a logical reason for being there. She was simply guided. It's just this perfect example of how one person's sincere prayer can inspire another person's kindness, creating this invisible, beautiful connection.
And this all circles back to this incredible idea, right? The idea of being rich in faith. It's not about what's in your wallet. It's about this deep spiritual wealth, this feeling of trust and abundance that has absolutely nothing to do with your material situation.
And for Khadija, this is a huge aha moment. That golden prayer mat of hers, it wasn't just a cute name. It was the source of her real wealth. Her connection to God, through her prayers, was her true treasure, a treasure that could never, ever run out.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? It's a message of hope, really. A reminder to never stop praying. No prayer is too small, no request goes unheard. Every single one of them has this immense value. Every single one shines like gold.
And that really leaves us with a question for ourselves, doesn't it? It pushes us to look past all the stuff we own and ask, what makes you feel truly rich? What's the gold in your life that money could never buy?